Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sune, and I hope you're well, and if you're not, I hope you're well soon. My right ear is ringing right now, so that's interesting, that's fun, that's fresh. Um, the message today though is about the inner child, and we'll get more into it, but I've been getting so many messages about I keep like tripping on my words. I had to like restart this video already because I was tripping my words. And that's why it's so funny because it literally feels like my inner child is just messing with me right now. Like, hey, let's say words wrong. That's fun. So I've been connecting a lot with my inner child the last probably like week and doing things to connect with my inner child and really feeling like they're there. And I've realized when we're talking about the inner child, right, that concept, for me it's definitely become the part of me that was untainted by social conditioning, that wasn't really worried about what other people thought of me. I was literally just living, not giving a crap about anything, literally just doing the things I wanted to do. Um and if I think back to my child self, like my young child self, I was a really feisty child. I like I pissed a lot of people off like pretty often. And I lost that part of myself for a long time. And it feels like that's what's happening with many people right now. It's like the parts of your child self are coming back up um in a newly evolved form in your adult self. So that's a really beautiful thing. So it's like you look back on these parts of yourself as a child and it's like, "Oh, that wasn't, I was just a child. That wasn't really me." Well, no, when you were your child self, when you were that untamed, untainted, unconditioned version, that's literally you in all your glory. And it's the conditioning and how people regard you that changes how you think and feel about yourself over time. So I keep going back to my child self and being like, how did it feel to just not care about what other people thought? How did it feel to just do the things that I really liked and not really care what other people thought about me doing the things that I liked and not criticizing myself for doing the things that I liked, and being the way that I like. And that's the key. That's literally your child self is a reflection of your most wild, untamed, untainted, unconditioned self. And I think that's beautiful. And yeah, that's what I feel like a lot of people are kind of being shown right now. Those parts of yourself that you forgot but literally have always been a part of you. It's just that you are made to think that they were not okay, like weren't acceptable. But literally they are. They're like beautiful parts of yourself, if not the most beautiful parts of yourself, that you've been made to feel ashamed of, um, and to push down. Isn't that so sad, actually? That's what happens. People lose their sense of magic, their sense of wonder, their sense of joy a lot of the time. There's like these beliefs that, and it depends on your life path. It depends on how you grew up. It depends on your lived experiences that shape like how you view these things. So again, there's no shame in thinking ways about yourself and others that maybe aren't the best or most productive, because it's like the conditioning. But if you take away all the pressures of the world and you go back to a version of you, or maybe as a child you actually had a lot of difficult experiences or things that happened to you around you. But if you can think of even a moment as a child, or just in general, a moment of you in pure joy, in pure expression, that is literally who you actually are. That is that is the deepest, most authentic part of you. And that's the part of you that you are being asked to, or already in the process of reviving and bringing back to the front. You know, really embracing that version of you that wants to be alive, that wants to be present, wants to be unleashed, wants to be uncaged. Yeah, so that was like the main thing that I was really getting. And I'm gonna pull a few cards and get into it a little bit more. But inner child revival. This is what's happening right now. It's kind of beautiful. No, it's not kind of beautiful, it's really beautiful. So, alright. Oh, wait, that's so cute. Okay, 1 second. Put my deck to the side there. What? Stop. Okay. What a beautiful start to this already. Okay, so I got first of all, I got the Lovers, which this is a beautiful card. I really love it. The birds. Ace of Cups. And then right after that, literally like the High Priestess and the Star. The Star, because you're a star. Because you're a star. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And I know that this is the Lovers card, but literally when I look at this, it like, just those colors kind of remind me of just like a very childlike energy. Because I mean, that's what love is, like pure love in any and every form. It's childlike almost, not, you know, it's just pure. It just exists. So think of when you're a child and this is kind of funny, but like you just see this other kid on the playground and you're like, I want them to be my friend, and you just go over and you're like, you're my friend now, and you just hang out and you have fun and you don't really think about it. You don't really care. You just want to hang out with that kid. You just want to have fun. It's like that part of it, right? The pure love. You don't see really who the person is. You're just like, oh, there's a person. They seem cool. I want to be friends with them. It's like you don't think about everything else about them that adults think about. Like, how much money do they make? Do they do this? Or are they friends with that person? Or are they into that? Or do they like that? Like, you don't think about the conditions. It's not conditional. When you are in that childlike energy, that authentic energy, your child self energy, you are bordering into unconditional love. That energy, that pure energy. And that automatically brings with it fulfillment in every way. Emotional fulfillment, joy, love. Like you just feel free. Like these birds. You feel free to love yourself and other people because you're not restricting it to conditions anymore. That's important. And it feels like it's becoming intuitive for you. It's always been intuitive on some level, but it's like, it just feels more solidified in your energy now. That you can flow into this form of love and form of regard for yourself and other people, other beings, any being. And with that, it's like a renewed sense of hope, right? That you could feel this way, that you could be this way. And then when I'm like seeing the star though, it reminds me of like when you're a child and they and you like do something in class and you get really excited that you like did something. You're like, "Oh, look at me. You're so proud of yourself." And they give you like a little gold star. It's like you're learning how to give yourself gold stars. That's so sweet. Like how to give yourself gold stars just for being yourself, just for existing and being happy. Like, "Oh, I got up this morning. There you go, gold star." Like, it's I just there's not as much condition on it. Like maybe you find that in your routines or in the things that you do on the daily that there are times where you kind of restrict yourself. Like you kind of your inner voice is like, "Oh, you have to get that done." And it's like very there's like tension, like tension about it. Like you got to get that done. Like you got to it's that like that adult like, "Oh, anxiety, like you need to do that or something bad's going to happen." Like I feel like if this is resonating, you're flowing into an energy more of, "Oh, I need to get that done because it's important to me and important for my life. It is contributing to my life in a positive way. Like, I have to do that thing because maybe I don't like it, but it's because it's going to fuel and support my joy and my life and where I want to go, who I want to be." So it's like you're flowing into that energy instead. And it's not as painful, right? Because you're not putting pressure on yourself. You're just acknowledging that these are things that you need to do or you want to do because you have a purpose to it. It's not just like, "Oh, I'm going to do that thing so that I don't feel awful about it." It's like, no, there's like a purpose. Like you recognize that in this world there are certain things that you have to do. Like maybe, and it could be a very practical thing that you've been putting off and you're like, "Ugh, I don't want to do that, but I know I have to do it because I'm supposed to do it." Well, maybe recognize that it's not about you're supposed to do it, you have to do it. More so, you want to and need to do it because it's going to contribute positively to your life. And not only that, once you've done the thing, it brings you peace of mind because you are completing things, you're making progress. And even when there's tension and resistance in your mind, that this is often what procrastination turns into, you are still taking action because you recognize that you don't have to do it from a place of anxiety. You don't have to do it from a place of distress. You can do it from a place of acknowledgement that it needs to be done and just doing it and then feeling great after because you did it. And more so than that, because you didn't put pressure on yourself to do it. You're making it more easy, more flowy for yourself. That Ace of Cups, like your emotions are more regulated and more balanced, I feel, if you're resonating with this. Don't let me tell you what you are or not. That's up to you to determine. Oh my gosh, I just like there's three major arcana and then like literally the Ace of, like, come on. Come on now. That's beautiful. Come on. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards because I wanna just a little bit more. Little bit more. You know? So I'm probably gonna take just one from this. Just one card from this deck. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got it. So, oh, this is so, I love this card. So it says, "Bliss is worth creating from." It's like cut the cross out, right? Bliss is worth creating from and for. So that's literally kind of what I was just talking about. It's like, it's creating and doing and being from a state of bliss, from a state of just, I don't know, just like flow acceptance that you can actually be happy and enjoy what you're doing instead of stressing about it and stressing about the outcome. like the we what is it, trust, it's like you can enjoy the process. People always say enjoy the process, not just the outcome, the end goal. And in some ways that may even change depending on where you go. That's what this feels like. It's like you're learning to enjoy the process from a state of acceptance, awareness, bliss, and action that is positive and conducive to your well-being. You're learning how to support yourself. Oh, this is what, oh, this is interesting that this is coming through actually. So it's like, you know what people say, reparenting yourself. It's like your adult self is reparenting that inner child aspect of you. Well, for me, I'm almost getting the opposite. It's like your inner child is parenting is parenting you, your adult self, into, it's like literally your child self was like, "Hey, remember this? Like remember how to be like this?" It's like they're reteaching you how to enjoy life. It's really funny how this is coming through. I just imagine like my child self like pointing at me being like, "Don't you remember that we used to like be happy? Don't you remember that we like used to be confident?" It's so funny. And I'm like, "Oh, you're right, you know? That's might be what your inner child is doing right now. It's like, "Hey, yo, remember me and remember all the stuff we did and like the way we used to be." Ooh, that rhymed. Like remember the things that used to bring us joy and how we used to just do things without really thinking about it so harshly or so anxiously. Because like inevitably your child self, people think of children as like foolish and like they don't really understand things. But if you're thinking about their innate ability, like their beautiful ability to just take risks in a way that it's like children don't may not fully understand like what is going to happen when they do something. But isn't that kind of like life? Like we will never always know exactly what's going to happen. Children have that bravery that can be mistaken for like being naive or foolish, where they jump into things and either something bad happens or something good happens, but it's the bravery and the taking the chance that is inspiring. And I think that's another thing as you're coming back into that. Ooh, okay. So, and I also have the chariot here, which is sitting on this deck that I didn't use yet. But it's just sitting there and I noticed it. So the chariot too, it's like again, it's like oh my gosh. Your inner child is teaching you how to move, how to take action in a way that feels aligned. It's so interesting because it's like you really think that the younger version of yourself, like actually in society, children are often written off as I don't want to say dumb, but like yeah, like naive, dumb, foolish, as beings that don't really understand things when really they understand some of the most core important things. Pure unconditional love, bravery, authentic, unapologetic expression, taking action even when there may be fear, right? Like, you know, some parents are supposed to teach children how to do that. Sometimes children end up teaching you how to do that. Your inner child is teaching you how to be a more authentic version of yourself. A balance between. There's such wisdom in the child version of you. There really is. You are such a wise child, and that part of you is still there. I would say reflect on those parts of yourself that you knew when you were younger. And try to find them in yourself now because they never left you. They've always been a core part of you. It's that you've been conditioned to forget that part of you or to suppress that part of you. To think that part of you was not enough or not okay. But it is literally you revisiting that part of yourself that is going to allow you to do everything and be everything and have everything that you've ever wanted. I mean, really, at the end of the day, you're just coming back to who you are. It's not even just becoming, it's also an unbecoming, which is an interesting way to look at it. You are becoming and unbecoming simultaneously, and you're doing a great job. So, yeah, that was my message for today. And I hope you guys are well, and if you're not, I hope you're well soon. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.